This first exercise, place one hands over one another in an outstretched fashion. You're then going to rotate your hands one direction and the other. You should be able to feel a bit of a stretch in your forearms and wrists. Once you've done a few repetitions, make sure to switch hands. Just go until you feel a light stretch on either elbow or forearm, and repeat about 5 repetitions per. For this next exercise, you're going to interlock your hands and start by doing figure 8 type motions with both wrists. As you continue to do this exercise, make sure to extend your forearms and your elbows and then return to a more bent position. This exercise is used as more of a warm-up to make sure that the wrists and the elbows are moving well before you start work. For this next exercise, you're going to make 2 fists with your hands and then essentially try and touch both of your hands behind your back. The key with this exercise is to keep a really nice upright posture and really prevent your head and neck from pushing forward. You want to push the shoulders through their full available motion, trying to complete the entire task without touching the back of your head or your neck. You should feel a bit of a stretch in both shoulders with this exercise. The purpose of this next exercise is a nerve stretch for both arms. You're going to start in a nice upright position with your shoulders hiked up towards your ears. And then you extend both arms and shoulders down and back. You should be able to feel a bit of a nervy, tingling type of stretch through both arms and hands. Really make sure to extend both wrists like you're reaching back behind you for this exercise. This next exercise is also a nerve stretch for one of the nerves that goes from your neck all the way down to your arm and into your hand. You're going to start by making a fist, internally rotating that hand and wrist, extending the elbow and depressing the shoulder, while simultaneously side bending your neck to the side. Again, you should feel a bit of a nervy stretch, mostly to the outside of the forearm on this one. The purpose of this next stretch is to give yourself a really good stretch to the side of the neck and into the shoulder. You're going to start by putting one hand behind your back and then looking down and away with your head, while putting a bit of extra pressure through the head with your other arm. You should feel a really big stretch through the side of your neck and down into the shoulder with this one. You're aiming your head and your nose essentially towards your armpit. The purpose of this next exercise is to give yourself a big stretch through the front of the chest and through the shoulders. You're going to start by clasping your hands behind your back and extending your hands down and away from your shoulders and your head. From the front, you need to make sure to keep good posture through your head and neck, and you should feel a big stretch through the front of your chest as you extend your arms back behind you. The purpose of this next stretch is to check in with the amount of tension through your upper neck and through the backs of your shoulders. You're going to start by hiking your shoulders up towards your ears as high as they can go, and then breathing out, letting everything relax down and away from your head. As you extend your hands down beside you, you're going to rotate your palms facing behind. Start with a nice upright posture with your head forward. Then retract your head, creating a bit of a chin tuck position, and then bend your head slightly forward. The purpose of this exercise is to improve the control of the neck, but also stretch out the tight muscles through the back of the head and just beneath the skull. Very important to create this double chin type of position where you're retracting your head and then keeping that position through the full flexion of the head and neck.